Welcome back to Behind the Stars, where the headlines are loud but the stories behind them speak even louder. And today, all eyes turn to Rachel Riley, a television favorite whose confidence, charisma, and unmistakable screen presence have once again ignited conversation after a series of bold public appearances and photos showcased what fans are calling her jaw-dropping, headline-making figure, setting off a wave of reactions that range from admiration to debate. Because whenever Rachel Riley steps into the spotlight, she does so with an energy that refuses to be ignored, blending intelligence, glamour, and unapologetic self-assurance in a way that challenges expectations and invites discussion. Known widely for her sharp mind and quick wit, Rachel has long occupied a unique space in the public eye where brains and beauty coexist. Yet time and again it is her appearance that becomes the focal point of viral chatter, and this moment is no different, as recent looks highlighted her curves with striking confidence, prompting fans to flood social media with praise while critics questioned whether such bold styling choices were meant to provoke or simply express personal freedom. What makes this moment fascinating is not the photos themselves, but the reaction they sparked, revealing how deeply society still wrestles with the idea that a woman can command attention on her own terms without needing permission or explanation, especially when she has built her career on intellect and credibility rather than image alone. Rachel Riley has never shied away from owning who she is, whether speaking her mind on television, embracing fashion that celebrates her body, or refusing to dilute her presence to fit a narrow mold, and that fearless authenticity is precisely what keeps her relevant, discussed, and endlessly compelling in a media landscape that often prefers women to stay comfortably predictable. As images circulated, fans applauded her confidence and style, calling her an icon of self-acceptance and modern femininity, while others attempted to frame the moment as attention-seeking, a familiar narrative that often follows women who refuse to be discreetly admired from a distance rather than boldly celebrated in full view. Yet through it all, Rachel's approach remained consistent, calm, and unapologetic, signaling that she does not dress or present herself to satisfy critics, but to reflect her own sense of self, a quiet but powerful statement in a world quick to project its insecurities onto public figures. This conversation also reopened a broader cultural discussion about how women's bodies are scrutinized, labeled, and debated as public property, while men are rarely subjected to the same level of commentary for simply existing confidently, highlighting a double standard that persists despite progress and awareness. Rachel Riley's moment wasn't about shock value. It was about visibility, about embracing form, style, and confidence without attaching shame or justification, reminding audiences that self-expression does not diminish intelligence, credibility, or professionalism, but can exist alongside them in powerful harmony. In many ways, this reaction says more about the audience than it does about Rachel herself, exposing lingering discomfort with women who refuse to downplay their presence or apologize for the space they occupy. As Behind the Stars peels back the layers of this viral moment, one truth becomes clear. Rachel Riley continues to captivate not because she conforms, but because she stands firm in her individuality, owning every headline with grace and resolve, proving once again that confidence, when worn unapologetically, becomes its own form of influence. And behind the bold looks and viral buzz lies a woman fully in control of her narrative, her image, and her place in the spotlight.